What is up, Wild Squad? Hope you're all doing well. Starting the week out right on Monday with 2 coin making methods for you guys. Kind of 3, we'll say 2.5 coin making methods. But we got Team of the Year tomorrow, which means you're going to want your coin stack up as big as you can, because it is a really good promo that causes a lot of shifts in the market. A lot of really good players are going to be coming to the game, so you're going to want to be ready for that. So let's talk about these 2/2.5 coin making methods right after a quick word from our sponsor. Boys, if you're looking to add that brand new shiny player to your team in Madden, don't gamble with packs. Hit up Red Zone Coins for cheap, fast, reliable coins to help build your team. Use code WAZ to get 20% off your order. All right, guys, and you already know if you want to build your coin stack up, build the best team that you can them up, be sure to subscribe with the noti bell on. All right, let's talk about the first one. So this is one that's actually been in the game for a while, but I surprisingly haven't mentioned it in any of my videos, and it's very good. It's better to do now than ever, and that's if you go over to the training store right here. This is, a lot of y'all probably already know this one, but it is going to be the offensive and the defensive playbooks fantasy pack right here. It's only 150 training. You can open this up. It gives you the option of any training book. So what I'm going to recommend you do here, obviously you can go find the best prices on the auction house and everything, but if you want to kind of get the jump on everybody else and see what the meta is going to be very soon, you're going to want to go watch some big Madden YouTuber like the gameplay guys, like MMG, Throne, Chaos, the guys that show you their playbook. Mason Maddox, another really good one, that show you which playbook they're running, and if they switch theirs up and they're going with a new one, then that's going to be a very popular one. So the one that I run, we're just going to go check it out here, and obviously before you open this, you want to go check stuff on the auction house. So we'll go look at that really quickly. So you select whichever it is, and guys, it really doesn't matter. You can pick any of these playbooks and you're gonna make coins off of it. So it's 150 training, which at about 7 CPT right now is, we'll say, about 1,000 coins. It's not quite 1,000 coins, but it's around 1,000 coins. But if you go over here to the auction house, that's very cheap for any playbook, for 1,000 coins essentially. Go over here to type, and this is how you're going to find the most expensive one that you want to sell. You can also go to Mutthead, but Mutthead does lag behind a little bit, but it should give you a good indicator of the ones to search for. And you can see here, guys, just filtering down by playbooks, the cheapest one right now is 1750. The Cardinals offensive power run. Even if we pick that, sell that, we're going to make coins off of it. So looking at all the offensive playbooks here, you got all these, you got some defensive ones thrown in here, all that good stuff. Again, you're going to want to go find the best one just by looking around, seeing which ones sell for the most. I actually just did Saints Vertical a minute ago because it's selling for 3,000 or more, so that is not bad at all. And you can, of course, go team by team to filter down and find a little bit better more. You can see like the Bears right there, the Bengals. Keep in mind that they do have a defensive and an offensive, so you're going to get one of each. Bengals offense is only 2,500. Their defense doesn't even look like they have. There's their defense. It's only 9,900. So that might be a little inflated on the price there, but that's not bad. Or here's one for 3,500. So that one's definitely inflated. But the one that I just picked was the Raiders. The Raiders is always a good one. It's a very popular playbook. Their defense is only 2,700, like about 3,000, and then their offense right here is 6,000 coins. So go through all the teams, see which ones are selling for the most, pick that one, put it up on the auction house, put it for like 8-12 hours, because people are going to buy yours. They're going to be buying it just because they want that playbook. You don't want to do the single hour like we do in a lot of our auctions. So you go over here to your item binder, and I'm going to put the Raiders up. I'm going to undercut it, okay? And if you don't want to go search on the auction house, if you just want to go pick them, you can hit L1 on them and see what the exact price is. 6,000 is pretty consistent for these, so I'm going to put mine up for about 5,800 just to undercut everybody else. I'll do it for 12 hours. Very easy, guys. And again, I spent maybe 1,000 coins on this in training, so hardly anything at all, and that card's going to sell. It might take a little bit. It's not like a very quick turnaround. People aren't going to buy this within 5 minutes or anything, but people are going to buy that. Obviously, go back and check the market every now and then, because sometimes it can shift, but just go look for ones consistently like that. You saw the Raiders, that there were a lot that were 6,000-7,000, so they've been pretty consistently selling for 6,000 or 7,000. So that is a very consistent coin method to do, albeit kind of a slow one, but if you just want some guaranteed coins, is a great way to do it. Now let's talk about the next one. Now this one, it's kind of crazy. This is still working very well. We've talked about this a lot in the past. This is going to be the team standouts, the 89 overalls. Now, these are great, obviously, as these players get upgrades and everything like that. Some of the players that you could be focusing on right now, Austin Eckler just got a really nice upgrade. He got an LTD, I believe, as well. Let's see, Calvin Ridley's not a bad one to keep an eye on. Miles Jack just got a decent upgrade. Lazard is a really good one. And of course, DK Metcalf down here is always going to be a solid one because he's a very popular card to have on your team. A lot of people have him. But there's a couple different ways you can complete that set, and that's kind of where the 2 to 2.5 coin making method comes into play. You're going to want to be completing these 89 overall sets. That's basically the method. But let's talk about 2 different ways you can do that. One is, of course, just sniping the cards on the auction house, and you can actually be pretty darn profitable with this. Obviously, this is a much faster way to get it done because you can just go buy them. It does take Team of the Week cards. It takes 186 to 88, 482 to 84s, and 978 to 80s, I believe. So you're going to want to go over here to Program and then Team of the Week, and then you're going to filter down by what we need. So the first one we need is an 86. This is obviously going to be the most expensive one. You're going to want to look for these around 17K or so. You see that's right there. So if you want to filter down by all offense, all defense, you might be able to find a little bit of a better price. Not always. 16.8 looks like the best price right there. So that's what we're able able to find right there for the offensive guy. Now looking at the 82 to 84s, you're going to want to look for 5.5 thousand. Anything under that is obviously a pretty darn good snipe. So again, there's going to be a little bit more of these on the auction house than the 86s. So make sure you're filtering down a little bit more. You know, you're able to find a better price on these guys. 5,500, 5,600, somewhere around in there, 4,900. You might have to bump it up to 6,000 or so. Just keep in mind how many you need. You need 4,000 of these. You want to spend about 22, 23, 24,000 on the 4 of them. Nothing too crazy there. And then the last one you need, of course, are these 78s. You want to spend under 3,500 for these guys. Same thing here. Just look through here. You can filter down by all defense. We're actually on all defense already. Filter down right there. So you got 2850 for Patrick Mahomes right there. And then you just want to snipe up all your cards. Again, you need 9 of the 78 to 80s, 4 of the 82 to 84s, and 1 of the 86s. Really quickly here, I just want to go show you all exactly, like Lazard is one we were talking about doing. You can go over here to his name. And the ones that I mentioned at the beginning of the video, like Lazard, Metcalf, all these, they're all really good. They're all going to net you about 80,000 coins after you sell them. So Lazard right here is 89 is going for about 29,000. And his power, ooh, somebody undercut big time here on a 36,000. They were selling for about 50,000 plus before that though. So it's selling for almost 80,000 coins before tax. And then of course, after tax, you want to account for that. That's 72,000. You're going to be spending about 64,000 to complete those team of the week, just sniping them. So you're going to be netting about a 8,000 coin profit. Not bad at all coming off of that. The other way that you're going to be completing these, the 89 standouts, is really what you want to do, because they just take straight up team of the week players. Okay, they don't take specific players, which is why you're able to complete them for very, very cheap just by sniping. But the other way that you're going to want to go and complete these guys for even cheaper, this just takes a lot longer, is of course the get a player method. 500 coins, you just rip this pack, spend 25, 50,000 coins, a good little bit. I would recommend spending at least 50,000 coins when you go and do this. You're going to get a lot of different types of cards when you're opening the get a player. You're going to get a lot of silvers, a lot of golds. If you're lucky, you'll get some good power-ups. Obviously, check the value of pretty much every card that you open. It does take a while, but make sure you do that, especially for power-ups, because if you get a power-up that's going for a good bit, obviously you don't want to throw that into, I don't even think you can put power-ups into exchange sets, but you don't want to let it just sit in your binder as it loses value. So make sure you always go and check values of cards. You're going to get some silver, some golds, just open a couple there for example's sake. And then what do you want to do with all these cards? You get a lot of binder fodder at that time. You're going to go over here to sets, and of course exchange your way on up. What we're going for is team of the week to get those 89s and complete those guys. So you want to exchange your way up. Your low silvers will go in here, golds in here, and then high golds in here. So another option you can do right here, you got 470 to 74s to get 175 to 79. This is what I'm going to recommend you do right now. Put them into this set. What we've done in the past, as I mentioned in previous videos, is gone over here to the Superstar MVP and put 3 of the 70 to 74s in here to get 176 to 78, because it only takes 3 versus 4. The reason that I'm recommending to do this one over here, the one that takes 4 of the 70 to 74s instead, is because you can get one of the 50 power-ups out of here, and that is going to be massive profit for you if you're able to do that. So once you've exchanged your way all the way up, you're going to want to go to Team of the Week, and everybody talks about this is the best one. This is the one I've talked about. I don't know why. Team of the Week 2 is the best one by far. 78 to 86. 86 is obviously the max card that you need for this set. 78 are the lowest. So you're going to exchange this as much as you can with all the cards that you get out of the get a player. Obviously 75 to 80s is what you need. So you're going to want to exchange all the way up to that. If you don't want to really test your luck with the power-ups in that exchange set, then you can throw them in the team MVP and it'll take you one less 70 to 74. But I really would recommend doing that regular exchange, because if you do get one of those power-ups, again, they're going for 100 plus thousand, 150,000. You're going to be doing pretty good if you go one of those. All right, guys, so let's finish this out with a 100,000 coin giveaway. Chiefs versus Bucks in the Super Bowl. Give me a prediction on who's going to win. Give me a way to contact you. That'll enter you into the giveaway. Thank you all so much for watching. You all are the MVPs. And as always, I will see y'all in the next one.